Arrowhead Stadium, where over 79,000 fans will turn this stadium into one of the loudest in all of the NFL as we get ready for this game between New York and Kansas City. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
We couldn't have asked for a better day for football as we get ready for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here with a call. Big hit there to bring him down. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time. Croyle is lined up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. First down, looking to throw. Brings this one in. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
They go with the run. He took a shot at the 23-yard line. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm, but when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Washington takes it at the 32. He's dropped around the 45-yard line, and that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Pennington hands it off. He's tackled at midfield. Jones gains about 5 yards on the run. They line up at the 50.
Tennessee.
The Jets come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45.
There's a play fake. Scans the field. And he caught it. And they get him at the 31. I don't know how he came up with that one.
Let's face it, the quarterback got away with one there. That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that time, but be careful.
And he just got hammered. That's a 1-yard pickup.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Pennington will hand it off. It's a fumble. Edwards picks it up off the ground. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down around the 36-yard line. They caught the defense out of position on that run.
And this defense may be a little susceptible to that kind of a thing. They're so aggressive running to the football. That time they flowed downhill, got caught on the counter, lucky to contain that one for what it was.
Defense closing in. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Croyle to the air on first down. Throws to his left. Should have had that when he was wide open. Poe was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. Croyle is lined up under center. Single set backfield this time. Back to pass. He throws left. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Drops back. Looks down the field. Tipped pass. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Subscription to your favorite magazine.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They'll give it off here. And they get him at the 28-yard line. A couple of yards there by the halfback on the counter. 2nd and 8. They line up in a double tight set. New York motions left. Play fake. Throws to his right. Brings it in. Tackled at the 42. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high, but when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Jones on the handoff. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Up the middle. He's brought down at the 39-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. They line up at the 39. Kansas City lines up in a dime defense here. Pennington drops to throw. It's tipped, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He punts it. Robinson takes it at the 23. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. 1st down now and 10 to go. He looks to throw on 1st down with a pass. Completed. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked. So you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Can't keep giving up. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He makes his way to about the 45. He found a seam and was a yard gain. 2 tight end formation this time. They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 42. Johnson gives them a fresh set of downs on the 3-yard run. The Chiefs line up in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers are split out. He drops back. Goes through his read. There for the catch. He's dropped right around the 34-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Over tough, two straight.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. He's brought down at about the 11. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
Blue 45.
And they'll run him again. Brought down at the 11. And he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Chiefs line up with 2 tight ends.
Let's get it right here.
And they use motion. They're going to pitch it. He didn't get back to the line, so the halfback loses about 2 on the run. It's the 9th play of the drive. The Jets line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Croyle hasn't missed yet. Not much time to throw. Loose ball. The offense has it. They were extremely fortunate to get that one back after the fumble, Chris.
Yeah, they really were, because as an offensive player, very rarely are you looking at the ball. You're always focusing up the field, and then all of a sudden you hear those words, fumble! And you know 11 guys are honed in on the ball. Offense lucky to get that one back.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. And after that miss, the score remains the Chiefs, nothing, the Jets, nothing. Fakes the run. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. And the hit knocked the ball out on that play.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
Pennington lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Gives it off. Tackled around the 34-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 34. Pennington comes to the line, 3 wide formation.
Zebra.
Looks to pass. Rockets it. It's intercepted. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
You know, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
He drops back to pass. It's tipped and intercepted. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 49. Jones gets 3 yards on the play. From their own 49-yard line. Single set backfield. It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. 5-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Drops back. Throws right. Makes the catch. Brought down right around the 32-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
He lost yardage on the play. They'll drop him for a short loss there, and that will bring up second down. It's a 2nd and 11 situation here. Ball on the 33-yard line. Again with the run. He's dropped at the 33. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback.
No gain.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. New York comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Here's the pass. And they get him at the 23-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one right down the middle. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Charles from the 3. And he gets brought down hard. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The Chiefs come out with the offset eye. Brought down at the 31. 4-yard gain by the back. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 31. The Jets bring in the nickel package. He'll get it again. He's hammered in the backfield. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. He heads the other direction. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Washington will be the return man. Holquist kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Washington fields it at the 26. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Tackled at the 41-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Pennington hands it off straight ahead. He doesn't get back to the line. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay, because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there. Tiger.
He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. And he dropped him in the open field. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 12. Johnson, the lone back. With the throw, makes the reception. He is hit hard on the play. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 3-0. They line up at the 31. They'll go from the shotgun.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Drops back on first down. Throws it short. Catch is made. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Zebra. Come on, Jimmy.
Little handoff. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Second down, 8 yards to go. The Chiefs come out with the offset eye.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Croyle back to throw. He needs to get rid of it. And they get him about the 43-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here's the give. They tackle him for a loss. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Hold on.
Croyle with the give. He fights forward to about the 43, a gain of 3 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Drops back. Surveys the field. There for the reception. He's brought down at the 37. The coverage opened up on the left side of the field, and he took advantage.
You could see that he was more concerned about the pressure coming from the left side. His eyes stayed focused to that side, and he was able to get the completion down the field.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's about as close as you can come to making a field goal without it actually going through.
I'm sure for a field goal kicker, it's worse to miss it by 10 or 15 yards. But when you hear that clang, and in your mind, you're thinking that thing's going through, and it clangs and bounces back towards you, it has to make you sick.
He's dropped at the yard line. And a nice pass to the...
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
They'll throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete. He tried to thread the needle on that last one and threw it right into coverage.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Pennington lines up in the shotgun. He's looking to throw. With the catch. He's brought down at about the 27-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Watch the hard count. It's on 3. Come on, D.
And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Gain of about a yard. That brings up second down. From the 27-yard line. 3 wideouts here. They motion to the left. Pennington with the give. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. From the gun.
Black 99 Philly!
Pennington drops back to pass. Pass is complete. Dropped behind the line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down.
Let's go! Wake up! You gotta wake up!
Kicks it. Got plenty of distance. And it splits the uprights. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Charles has it at the 5. Still working. Down the sideline. And he's finally stopped at the 36. That return will set the offense up nicely.
They did an outstanding job blocking for the return.
Blue 45! It's coming out quick! Omaha!
There's a play fake. He throws right. It's completed. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Zebra!
They hand it off. Tackled at the 24-yard line. This defense needs to get a hold of this run game.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get them on the ground.
They hand it off again. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Johnson gets the call again. He fights forward to about the 19. A couple of yards there.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby. You got close up.
He's looking to throw. And they're coming after him. And it's caught. Great open field tackle. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Brought down behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Offset I formation in the backfield. All kinds of pressure. Comes down with it. And they get him around the 11-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
He just threw that one too high for him to catch it.
And it's really not a bad throw there. If, as a quarterback, you're not completely comfortable with a throw in the end zone, just throw it away, and I think that's what he did there.
And right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Decent kick. Washington takes it at the 4. Drilled at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Pennington to the air on first down. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 42. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
They're going to pitch it. Hit and drop behind the line. There was no way that defensive end was letting him go by.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Back to pass. And he catches another. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. He's there for the catch once again. That's number 2 on this offensive possession.
You know, you hear all the time about quarterbacks getting into a rhythm, but sometimes a quarterback and a receiver can get into a rhythm where the quarterback begins to look to one guy a little bit more because he feels more comfortable, and I think that's beginning to happen now.
And he's out at the 39-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Pennington to the air on first down. Is there for the catch. He's dropped at the 31. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Jones on the run. Brought down around the 30-yard line. Jones gets about a yard on the play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. They hand it off again. And he will lose yardage on the play. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. It's good. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now, just a lot of love.
Excellent kick here. He'll take it from the 2. They get him at the 25. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll start this drive at the 25. First down now and 10 to go. Johnson on the handoff. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less, and that makes it third down. From their own 21-yard line. Croyle is in the shotgun, empty backfield. Back to throw. Throws while on the run. And the pass is knocked away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 44-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 35. This back just made those 10 yards look easy. Second down and very short coming up. Only one man back. Pennington sends a man in motion. And they'll run him again. Jones fumbles it. Defense falls on it. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
And they use motion. Hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Back to pass. Passes to his left. He steps out right around the 38-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain. That'll make it third down. Drops back to pass. Rifles it right. Makes the grab. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going.
Sets up the play action. Here's the throw. He's there for the catch. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll come out in an eye. 2 minutes to go in the half. First down, 10 to go.
Let's go. Play smart, man. Let's get off. Touch. Green 88. Green 88. Touch. Leo.
He drops back. Fires it out. In and out of his hand. That incompletion will bring up second down. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Croyle is lined up under center. Single back formation this time.
Oh, make a play. Wake up, guys. Now.
It's the tailback. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. Not a lot on that play.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Croyle drops to throw. Gets it off. He makes another catch. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Johnson on the handoff. And they get him right around the 10-yard line. 4-yard gain, and that will bring up second down. Johnson, the lone back. Croyle calls an audible. Looking to throw. End zone. Touchdown. Not much doubt about that one, Chris. A very pretty touchdown pass.
And I can tell you one thing about this offense. If you can't stop that play, you're in big trouble because they like that play.
Kick is up. It's good. Kansas City up a point. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Nickel defense. Back to pass. Short throw to the right. He steps out at the 29-yard line. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Drops back with the pass. Surtain intercepts it. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. And that's the second interception of the game by this defense.
You know, it's a little bit just the nature of the game that if you're going to try and throw the ball down the field and fit a few things in there, you're going to throw some interceptions. He took a chance there and got caught.
He drops back to pass. Scans the field. Tackled at the 28-yard line. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
1st and 10. Kansas City lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Defense is getting pressure, and it's completed. He's tackled at the 10. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Picked up maybe a foot or two. 1st and goal. Ball on the 10. It's wide right. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks. So the score is still the Chiefs 10, the Jets 9. They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the tailback. He got decleated. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Chiefs 10, the Jets 9. The kick is away. He's tackled at the 17. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback is in the gun.
48! 48! Let's go! Come on! Let's hot.
They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it out. And he catches it. And they get him at the 34. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
They motion to the left. Drops back. He throws left. Pass completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Loses a yard on that completion.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
They're crowding the line. Changes the play. He's looking to throw. Dumps it out left. Defender gets his hand on it, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Hennington comes to the line under center. 3 wide formation. Hennington set to go to the air. Short throw. He's tackled right around the 34-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Gets it away cleanly. Robinson fields it at the 26. And they get him around the 33-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
We're talking about me. Get him blocked.
Here's the halfback. Tackled at the 35. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Come on, 45.
Here's the give. He's tackled around the 46-yard line.
It's one of those things. As long as he has a productive offensive line in front of him, he is going to be very difficult to stop. He's a thumper with speed, a very rare combination of a big guy, a power guy that can also simply outrun you.
It's the tailback. Brought down at the 47-yard line. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Johnson takes it up the middle. And they get him at the 50. Gain of 3. That'll bring up third down. They line up at the 50. The Jets line up with a nickelback.
Blue 45. Come on, Blue 45. Watch the switch. Go.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Brings this one in. Tackled at the 42. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Throws it short. He's into the open. He's tackled at about the 31. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
48. Scatter. Rolls.
Throws the bullet to the left. And they get him at the 22. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with some plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a target for the quarterback.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Zebra.
The halfback with the carry. Tackled at the 20-yard line, so a gain of about 1. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 20.
Get your hands up up front.
Johnson is the deep back as they line up in the I.
Toby 32. Friday. Yeah, we see that screen.
Surveys the field. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. Out of bounds.
Let's hit him in the mouth.
Broyle back to pass. He throws it, and he caught it. He's tackled at the 13. That completion was almost enough for the first.
Yeah, but he just couldn't get it past the marker. Pretty good looking play that time. Able to get it close to the first down, which brings up a good fourth down decision. I think they'll go for it here.
Set down. The kick is up, and it's good. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick. He'll take it from the 2. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. New York goes with the ace set here.
Come on. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48. 48.
Pennington drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Brings it in. And they get him at the 40. And that was a
big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
Fakes to the back. He throws right. And the back has some running room. Brought down at about the 29-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
They hand off on a counter. Excellent open field tackle. They grab 8 yards there. That brings up second down. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 22. The Jets line up with an offset eye backfield. And they use motion. Jones takes it left. Tackled at the 18-yard line. Jones picked up the first down after the gain of 4. The Jets come out with the offset eye. Nice play fake. He tries to scramble. Page has the interception. I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
No, it's so easy to be really critical of a quarterback in this situation, but sometimes defensive players just make remarkable plays, and that was just a great defensive play.
First down, 10 to go. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Johnson, the ball carrier, cuts back and he's dropped. And the halfback has nowhere to go. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Croyle lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. 4-yard gain on the play, and so it'll be 3rd down. They'll come out in the eye.
Zebra! Hey, don't lose the fight!
Passes the ball. Completed. He's dropped at the 34. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
They go with the run. And they get him right around the 34-yard line. Johnson picks up a yard on the play. The Chiefs go with the I formation. Croyle will look to throw. Looking for an open man. And it's knocked down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
The defense is in the nickel. He drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. There for the catch. And he's drilled at the 47-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Big play, D. Scatter!
Johnson takes the handoff. Tackled at the 49-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. 2nd down and 8. This is the 9th play of this drive. Croyle back in the shotgun.
Come on, let's go. Blue 45! Blue 45!
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the right. Makes the catch. He's pushed out at the 42. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws it short. Brought down at the 35. The completion nets them a gain of 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Tango off the top. Tango off the top. Zebra.
Drops back to pass. Passes to his left. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped behind the line, losing about 3 on the play.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
Gonzalez in motion. Back to throw. Dumps it out left. Tackle at the 32-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
Here's the kick. And it's good. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. And boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
He kicks it. He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Let's stop it right now. Come on, little hustle.
And he's hammered at the 44-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Jones on the run. He's dropped at the 46-yard line, and that looked like the exact same play they just ran.
Well, why not? If it works once, you might as well come right back to it. Obviously, this defense has no answers for that one.
Jones on the give. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. Jones picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 44. New York comes out with 2 tight ends.
Blue 45. Keep your eyes open. Under. Let's go.
Jones again. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up 3rd down. Pennington lines up in the shotgun. 4 receivers split out.
Tiger.
He's looking to throw. Throws on the run. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
He throws right, makes the reception. Brought down about the 25-yard line. 3-yard gain on the throw.
Boy, that's really a nice tackle on that play. Anytime you get man coverage on the outside against a receiver, you have to be able to make that one-on-one play, and he did it great.
Blue 45. Zebra.
Play fake. Guns it out. Catch is made. And they get him at the 14. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
First down, looking to throw. It's incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Knocked out right around the 8-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. They're now threatening inside the 10. Offset I formation in the backfield. Hennington calls for motion left. Play fake. Throws it short. There for the reception. Tackled at the 4. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
They go with the run. He's dropped at the 4. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Second and goal now. Ball on the 4. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Here's the give. They'll get in for the touchdown.
Well, you can't ask for a more evenly matched game than this one. Just knock in the extra point, and we are tied heading to the latter portions of this one.
That down, the drive summary. Here's the kick. Still pushing. They get him at the 25. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Kansas City sets up in the I. Gives to the back. The defender gets him to the ground. 3 yards there.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
At the end of 3, the scoreboard is dead even.
Roger. Blue 45. Blue 45. I knew. No, you're good.
Johnson gets the handoff to the right. And they get him at the 34. 6-yard gain, and that makes it third down. They line up at the 34. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Gets the ball away. And he made a great open field tackle. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
Short throw to the right. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Hoyt was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 42. Give to the tailback. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. Smith gets 3 yards on the carry. They line up at the 45. The Chiefs come out with 3 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun. Back to throw. Goes through his read. With the catch. Darling loses the ball. He scooped it. What a huge time to lose the ball.
What a shift in the fortunes of this game. Just when we started to think one team's in control, they're going in for the go-ahead score, and now we have to completely flip it upside down and give it to the other team.
New York comes out with 3 receivers bunched. First down, looking to throw. And he can't hang on to it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Tosses it out. He didn't get back to the line. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
The Jets put a man in motion. Looking to throw. Throws it short. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. He punts it. It'll go out at the 28. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Watch your ball.
Drops back on first down. Pass is complete. Brought down around the 39-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Let's go get it.
On play action, it's completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 45. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
He doesn't get back to the line. That quarterback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block,
down the field. And boys, under pressure on that play with the defense closing in.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Go make this run, baby. Let's go.
Jet looking. Interception. Gets in for the touchdown. And that was a nice play to give them the lead.
You can't do that. You just cannot do that. If it's not there, you have to check that thing down. But there's no way in the world you can give up a defensive touchdown this late in the game. That's terrible.
They're lining it up for the point after. Extra point is good. New York is up 7. Kicks it off. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 28-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Play fake. He scrambles away. And it's picked off. Looks like the official got someone for interference. Now we'll see which way they call it.
Pass interference. Defense.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
What a lot of people don't know is that there is one official signed to watch every single receiver on the field. So there's no question that something like that is going to be seen and called.
Dumps it out right. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 46 on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Croyle looking to pass. He needs to get the pass off. Sacked on the play. And chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Down in the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They come out in a goal line set. Feeds it to the back. He's hammered in the backfield. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Pennington sends a guy in motion to the right. Drops back. Moves forward. And they get him there for the sack. The defense just flexed their muscles on that one.
How many times do you see a team perfectly execute a blitz pickup and simply can't block the guy? There's nothing the coaches can do there. They did their job, but the guys just got overwhelmed.
Tackled at about the 19-yard line. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
He gets it away. And they make the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll go to work at the 40. First down, 10 to go. Single set backfield. They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 44-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 44. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers.
Let's go, baby. Get the
He drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. And he goes down. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
No question about it. They've had a tough time stopping this guy so far. Maybe they're going to have to move a back or a tight end, somebody over there to at least slow him down so they can get a pass off.
Back to throw. Scans the field. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 42. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Big play that time.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Pennington hands it left. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Gain of 9. That brings up second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. New York sets up in the I.
Go get it, baby. Come on, G.
Play fake. Throws it short. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at about the 39-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
They go with the run. He's tackled at the 43-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
He looks to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 34. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Jones gets the carry. And they get him around the 31-yard line. He just put his head down and pushed forward for the first down marker.
He picks up 3 yards and a first down. Those aren't runs that look really pretty in the statistics the next day, but when you keep moving those chains, it makes a difference.
He'll get it again. He fights forward to about the 30, and the halfback has nowhere to go. From the 30-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Hands it to the back. He's dropped for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little...
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Hit hard at the 24-yard line. Washington gains around 8 yards on the run. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long try. And he got plenty of distance on this one. Hits the upright, no good. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And the score remains the Jets 23, the Chiefs 16. On the run, he throws it. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. To the 10. And he scores. What a play. They hooked up for a long touchdown.
I don't care what you say. Anytime you see a big pass play like that, I think it's as pretty as anything that happens in sports anywhere.
This kick should knot things up. It's good. We have just over 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and we've got a tight one. We're tied up at 23. Great kick here. They get him at the 33-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Jets come out in a 2 tight end set. The Jets put a man in motion to the left. Hennington will look to throw. And he can't make the catch. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 33. Sets up the play action. Bad luck as he drops it. Smith was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 33. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Hennington drops back to pass. He's there for the catch. And he's decleated at the 42. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on 1st and 2nd down and left themselves in 3rd and long. Just too much to overcome.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 36. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They hand it off. He's tackled at the 38. Johnson gets about a yard on the play. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Rhodes picks it off. Inside the 30. To the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown. And that late TD might give them the jump they need to pull this game out.
Boy, you try to stay aggressive here in the fourth quarter. You have the lead, and then you turn one over. You now understand.
The kick is up. Extra point is good. New York up 7 points. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth. He kicks it off. Charles from the 4. Won't be stopped. 2 minutes left in the ball game. This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
Well, this is it, their last opportunity. The one positive part of this for the offense, though, is that everything becomes 4-down territory. So typically on offense you get 3 downs, now you get 4.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Croyle is going to be sacked for a loss. He just really showed off his speed and quickness on that one.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
Out of bounds around the 31-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
He drops back, gets rid of the ball, and they get him at the 42. And that pass was moving.
Yeah, and it's not that quarterbacks without strong arms can't make it in this league. But boy, it sure is an asset to have a guy with a cannon like that.
They'll throw on first down. Goes through his read. He's dropped. Looks like someone just missed their assignment on that one.
The tough part for a quarterback is trying to identify who the Mike backer is, because what they want is they want offensive linemen handling the big guys, handling the guy they think may be blitzing, may be rushing on a play. If you misidentify that guy, you can get hit in the back of the head.
Croyle is under center, single backfield. Under heavy pressure. Oh, and they got him. How do you give up 6 sacks in one game?
Well, I guess that's something you're going to have to ask the offensive lineman about after the game if you can find any of them. This is the kind of game where typically those guys take quick showers and they're gone.
Knocked out around the 42-yard line. They'll keep the drive alive with that great pass for a first down.
It is so hard to complete passes like that on 4th down because there's no mystery about what you're going to have to do. And especially in those long yardage situations, you have to execute perfectly, and that's exactly what they did.
And it's completed. Dropped behind.
Great anticipation all over it.
Looking for an open man. And he catches it. He's in for the score. No matter what play the defense calls, they can't seem to stop him.
Yeah, just so you know, everybody who plays the NFL is a great player. But sometimes there are great players, and sometimes there are guys that are a little off the charts. This receiver's a little off the charts.
And they look to tie things up.
Defense calls a timeout.
And this for the tie. And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Not a bad kick. Washington has it at the 5. And he's drilled. What a hit. You don't want to make any mistakes in this point of the game to give the other team a chance to win.
Decision time now. Do you play it conservatively and play for overtime, or do you take your shot to win it all? I say take off your wingtip shoes and go for it.
Play fake. Gets the throw off. He's tackled right around the 30-yard line. And that pass had to be right on the money.
And Tom, I thought that might have been a pick six the other way. That was good coverage, but a huge throw that time by the quarterback.
We're going to overtime. Well, that's the end of regulation, and this game is unsettled, so we're going to overtime. Kicks it off. Gathered at the 6. Out of bounds around the 22-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
48, come on, 48, scatter.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. He couldn't hang on to it. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Pennington lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation.
Tiger. Let's go, D.
Jones gets it on the inside. Tackled at the 24-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Pennington back to pass. Looks down the field. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Looks for a man open. Brings this one in. And he's knocked out at the 44-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
45. Now. Come on, go. Zebra. Come on, little hustle.
And they get him about the 43-yard line. Not much there, and so it'll be third down. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Gets the punt away. He brings it in at the 14. Brought down around the 25-yard line. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Here's the give. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. They'll face second down and 10.
Here we go.
Kansas City sets up in the I.
Blue 45. Block 99 Philly. Swim. King's right. Let's get off this field, man.
They hand it off. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Johnson gains around 8 yards on the run. From their own 34-yard line. New York lines up with 5 defensive backs. Third and short, and they'll throw for it. He throws right, and he caught it. Knocked out at the 46-yard line. Don't adjust your TVs, it's true. The quarterback has just thrown for 500 yards.
You've heard the story about King Midas and everything he touches turning to gold. Well, that has been the case here today. This guy is slinging nothing but gold nuggets today.
He looks to throw on first down. Goes through his read. Brings it in. And they get him at about the 35-yard line. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys in the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
Slides down to the ground. Maybe a yard there on the sneak. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Croyle steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one man back here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's dropped right around the 30-yard line. 4-yard gain. That'll bring up third down. That brings up another third down attempt. Kansas City lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. He's looking to throw. Throws short. Completed. And he's out around the 31-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up fourth down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
The kick is up. Wide right. They had a chance to win it there, but he couldn't get it to go.
Oh, man, you just have to make those in overtime. When you get an opportunity with one play, with one swing of the leg to put a W in your column and you miss it, you just have to feel sick.
Throws it short. There for the catch. Knocked out around the 40-yard line. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Back to pass. Surveys the field. makes the catch. Tackled at the 43-yard line. And that one for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
He drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the reception. They go to the air and pick up a couple.
Really nowhere for the wide receiver to go on that one. I'm not sure if the quarterback realized it was man coverage on that play.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they get him at the 38. A delay gets maybe 2 yards. We've got a 3rd and 6. Ball on the 38. The Jets come out with the offset eye. Pennington sends a man in motion. They get to him. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 20. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Friday. Let's get off. I near.
They're going to pitch it. Knocked out at the 25. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 25. The Chiefs line up with an offset eye backfield. Fakes the run. And the fullback is wide open out there. He'll gain 4 on that pass play. 3rd down and a yard. Ball on the 29-yard line. Kansas City lines up in the offset eye this time. He needs to make a decision. What a brutal hit. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
Let's go. 388. Empty.
1st down, looking to throw. Defense closing in. Pace gets the pick. He reverses his field. Inside the 30. To the 10. He gets in for 6.
Right there.